Hello, this is Sharon Work presenting on accessibility features for workstations in a computer lab. This presentation serves to address the essential elements for setting up an accessible computer lab workstation. How each disability or impairment will be served by each of these assistive technologies will then be described. Some of the more critical technologies will be priced for future analysis, budgeting, and purchase, taking into consideration the needs of the most students that can be served by these assistive devices. When evaluating a computer lab for greater accessibility reach, it is important to take an approach that utilizes universal design. This concept means that the design should attempt to serve a variety of developmental disabilities and impairments, as well as demographics that can impact a user, such as the age range of learners, reading levels, learning styles, native languages, and culture. If each of these characteristics are used to assess the current needs of the workstations, a more equitable and accessible computer lab can be created. As you plan for an accessible computer lab, think about what challenges the learners may have. Students with mild cognitive disabilities, such as learning disabilities and attention deficits, are more common in the classroom setting, and there are many free software applications that can assist in the learning process for these students. For more extensive cognitive disabilities, such as blindness or visual impairment, deafness or hearing impairment, speech impairments, and mobility impairments, there may need to be more of an investment in assistive devices and hardware. For mobility, there needs to be a minimum of 36 inches for all traffic ways and to access the terminals, but it is more desirable for closer to 48 inches of clearance, as wheelchairs and scooters may be wider. The accessible workstations themselves should have 19 inches of clearance from the work table, a depth of 30 inches under the table, and an adjustable height of 28 to 34 inches from table to floor. The workstations should be close to the instructor or presentation screen to assist visually or hearing impaired learners. Among the many types of assistive hardware that a school can purchase, the most useful devices will be a trackball mouse, wrist and forearm rests, alternative keyboards such as extended, mini, or one-handed, a scanner, and a large screen monitor. Other hardware that can be beneficial is a closed captioning TV for enlarging print, a braille printer or translator, hearing protectors, and keyboard guards. Assistive software that can complement hardware devices include braille translation software, word prediction software, optical character recognition software, speech input software, and keyboard layout software. There are hundreds of other software and applications that can benefit those with disabilities, but I chose to focus on those that may not be free for use. The list of assistive technologies featured here is not meant to be exhaustive, but merely address how the devices and software incorporated through a computer lab workstation can benefit learners with different forms of disabilities. First, learners with visual impairments can benefit from the use of large screen monitors, high contrast mode, large print keytop labels, braille printer and reader, screens, speech input software, and screen reader software. Students with hearing impairments can utilize closed captioning TV and hearing protectors. Learners with speech impairments can benefit from speech to text software for hearing words spoken aloud correctly as matched to text, and word prediction software to help in writing. Those with mobility impairments can benefit from adjustable workstations, a trackball mouse, various alternative keyboards, a forearm and wrist rest, speech input software, word prediction software, keyboard guards, and optical character recognition software. For students with learning disabilities, the options for different learning support software will be the most important. Optical software, optical character recognition software, extended keyboards, speech input software, word prediction software, and screen reader software are some of the options available to assist in learner success. For enhanced hardware, large print keytop labels are a benefit. The pricing for an adjustable work table specifically designed to fit wheelchairs, as well as accessibility hardware, are listed on this spreadsheet. This spreadsheet is also embedded on my website for viewing, with working links to find each item. For expediting the process of finding and purchasing assistive technologies, the Organization for Educational Technology and Curriculum Consortium is a trusted resource for school districts. Independent vendor resources that can assist with items for a computer lab workstation are Maxi Aids, School Health, and EnableMart. Each of these sites has various assistive technologies hardware available for purchase. This has been Sharon Work presenting on accessibility features in a computer lab workstation. For additional resources and references, please view the attached links just below this presentation on my website. Thank you.